Shoot a three, do a dunker, then I post. Call and the folks, my players, I'm the GOAT. You wanna see how we flow? Here we go, here we go. Give me two to do a show. Here we go, here we go. You got girls, I got a man. Here we go, here we go. He ain't short, you're bad. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Here we go.
Live in Denver, it's the NBA All-Star Game between the Eastern All-Stars and the Western All-Stars. Hi, I'm Marv Albert, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's hand it over to the PA announcer for the starting lineup.
Here are tonight's starters for your Western All-Stars. Starting at guard from the Phoenix Suns, Steve Nash. Starting at center from the Houston Rockets, Yao Ming. Starting at forward from the San Antonio Spurs, Tim Duncan. Starting at the other guard from the Houston Rockets, Tracy McGrady. Starting at the other forward from the Minnesota Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett. The coach, Flip Saunders. The rest of the Western All-Stars. Tonight's lineup for the Eastern All-Stars, starting at forward from the Indiana Pacers, Jermaine O'Neal. Starting at guard from the New Jersey Nets, Jason Kidd. Starting at guard from the Philadelphia 76ers, Allen Iverson. Starting at forward from the Toronto Raptors, Vince Carter. Starting at center from the Miami Heat, Shaquille O'Neal. The coach, Rick Carlisle. The rest of the Eastern All-Stars.
The Western All-Stars control the ball, and we are underway.
Garnett saw an opening, cut to the basket, and made a spectacular play to complete the alley-oop.
Carter in heavy traffic, hits for two. They did not seem to be into it during that possession.
When a defender gets beat, someone has to rotate and help out.
The Eastern All-Stars playing airtight defense. What a move! Kevin Garnett. Brings it up court. Carter on the pull-up. The two's no good. Blocked from behind. Jermaine O'Neal. Kidd with it on the right side. Garnett with the block.
That was an outstanding block, Marv. He definitely has his moments on defense. The quick hand timed that swipe perfectly and took it away from him. Carter with the big-time rejection.
He's making a statement defensively, Czar. That was quite a block. Able to finger roll. Here's Yao. The board cleaned up by O'Neal. setting it up. The loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Western All-Stars. With the pull-up
to number 21, Tim
Iverson is fouled by
That's
Duncan.
his first personal. Team foul, number 1.
It drops. Iverson gets them both. Nash working from the middle. Watched by Kidd.
East foul to number 5, Jason Kidd.
Nash
That's his
draws
first
the foul
personal.
and
Team
goes to the
foul,
line
number
for 2.
1.
It's good. Two for 2. Advances up court. Here's Kidd.
Jason
Yes,
Kidd.
able
14.
to avoid the defender on that basket.
When you have guys flying at you trying to block your shot, it's easy to take your eye off the basket and blow the bucket. He kept his eye on the rim, followed through, and made it look easy.
Carter with the notion to fire, misses the 2. Nash sets it up near the middle. Garnett with no one around him.
Garnett made a nice move to get open for the alley-oop, but couldn't put it down.
To number 13,
Pulling up.
Steve Nash. That's his
Nash
first personal.
with
Team
the foul. That's
number
his
2.
first personal, second team foul. Good on the first. He hits both. McGrady sets it up near the top. Iverson with the sound defense. McGrady from in close. Finger rolls, no good. No good on the finger roll. Duncan is on it.
That was an exceptional play. The offensive player cut to the hoop and did a nice job of finishing the alley-oop.
Kidd setting it up. Duncan swats it away.
He read the other player perfectly and got the rejection.
That was a spectacular defensive play. Can't hit for 2. The Eastern All-Stars really working the defensive boards nicely this evening.
They are putting a body on every man and maintaining great defensive position.
Carter with the jumper.
Vince Carter,
The
14.
Eastern All-Stars lead by 2. The spin. O'Neal is fouled by Garnett.
To number 21, Kevin Garnett.
They nearly turned it over. That was not a smart pass.
They need to make sure the intended receiver is clearly open.
The dish off by Duncan. Lays it up for 2. Kidd surrounded, able to hit.
Jason Kidd.
The Eastern All-Stars continually staying in front of their man. He sets up on the right. Kidd from up close hits the
Jason
finger roll.
Kidd.
Missed the layup. Completely handcuffed by Duncan. Off the mark from the post. Carter steals the pass.
Looks like they're trying to double team the offensive player.
Defensive
From the
foul
paint
to number 21, Tim Duncan.
Duncan, it's whistle for the foul, his second personal. O'Neal makes his first. He makes them both. Brings it up court. Garnett gets him to go. Tomahawks it through. Kevin Garnett. Kidd directing traffic from the left side. Garnett on the denial.
He stayed with his man and read the play perfectly. Great play.
Finger rolls it for two. Duncan with quite a play.
He read his man perfectly, Mark.
The shot erased by O'Neal. He shoots. Can't make the long two. He gets them the rebound. Duncan with defenders all over him. Kevin Garnett from the low block.
KG can get his shot off anytime he wants when he gets it down low. He has those long arms and he has that hook he likes to use to get it over the smaller guys.
Kidd with the ball. Sent away by Duncan. Nash from close range, able to finger roll. O'Neal puts it up, comes up empty.
Garnett is not allowing anything easy down low.
He did an outstanding job pressuring the ball. The Eastern All-Stars are stifling their opponents tonight. Off the mark. Young has been very well positioned defensively.
He's disrupting shots and making it difficult for the other team to score.
McGrady guarded by Jones. 10 seconds showing on the shot clock.
They gambled on that play and it did not pay off. It takes a perfect pass to complete an alley-oop.
Wallace recovers the loose ball. Defensive foul to number 11, Yao Ming.
They have no more fouls to give.
Team foul, number 4.
It
the
drops.
Western All-Stars are at the limit.
2 for 2. Here's McGrady. Yes.
Tracy McGrady.
Carter fires. Misses the long two. The West is making a nice effort right now to keep the other team off the glass. The Western All-Stars trying to find the open man. Grabbed by Kidd. He doesn't bite on the fake. Kidd from point-blank range. Jones with 3 showing. It's no good. He had to throw it up.
McGrady stayed with his man and forced him into a tough three.
It's important not to give up easy looks from outside. He got right up on him, made some contact, and forced the adjustment on the shot. Some aggressive defense played by Kidd. Stolen by Yao. Denies him from behind. Nash is all over his man. Fires from the... misses on the tip-in. Garnett at the rim.
Kevin Garnett.
O'Neal. Not a lot of space. The hook shot's no good.
They tried for an alley-oop, but came away empty-handed. It may have been mistimed a little bit on that play.
Powers it through. Jermaine O'Neal. Yeah, wide open.
The Western All-Stars have been productive shooting the mid-range jumper tonight. If you look at where they've gotten their points, the bulk of them have come from 15 to 18 feet out.
Kidd on the left side.
Two minutes to go in the first
10 on the shot clock. Kidd rises up. The two's no good. He used his length and forced the shooter to shoot it over him. Some good defense play by Duncan.
defensive
McGrady
foul to
right at the
number 5.
basket. The defensive foul committed by Kidd. That's his second personal. He gets it to fall. He got his hand on it, but doesn't go. The Western All-Stars are playing tight defense from the low block. Gets two with the finger roll. And a timeout taken by the Western All-Star. A new look being put on the floor by the Western All-Star. The action controlled around the key. Drops the hook shot.
Nowitzki.
Kidd at the basket. Can't get it to go from in close. Here's Garnett. Layup's good. He's doing an outstanding job of eluding the defense.
That's right, Mark. He's been able to shake off his defender and get good looks. His team could. Nice strip. You've got to watch his quick hands.
With the emphatic dunk. Kidd tries from downtown. No good from three-point land.
Garnett has been a force so far in this game on the defensive boards. His athleticism and his physicalness have really been on display in this game.
Davis with the nice steal.
His man exposed the ball, trying to set up for the first step, and he stripped him of it with his quick hands.
Carter gives him no room. Misses from the perimeter. Here's O'Neal. Hook shot's good.
They're getting ready for an isolation play. They're thinking mismatch defensively.
5 seconds left in the quarter. He puts it up. The first quarter is in the books. The Western All-Stars lead by 11.
Yeah, you guessed it right. It's EA Sports, baby. NBA Live 2005. MC Light, Mad Funk. What y'all ready for? 2005. Here we go now. To maintain it.
Iverson from in close.
Iverson.
Knocked away by O'Neal.
Defensive foul to number 4-year-old Dirk Nowitzki.
Nowitzki commits the foul, his first.
Team foul number
It's
1.
good. The Eastern All-Stars are working away at the other team's lead. They've cut the deficit to 8. Iverson makes both free throws. Setting it up on the right. The Western All-Stars passing the ball around the court. Ray Allen with the tomahawk. A spectacular finish. Kidd advances the ball. He doesn't go for the fake. From in deep. Gets his hands on his first board of the game. Brand unguarded. The nice dish by Stojakovic. Setting it up on the left. O'Neal is backing down his defender. He leaves his feet. Kidd from up close puts it in from close range. Kidd right up on his man. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Eastern All-Star.
For the East, number 8, Antoine Walker.
Nowitzki with the jump shot. The two's no good. Elton Brand puts down the one-hander. He sets up, strips it.
He pokes it away and takes it from him.
East foul to number 3.
Their coach has done an outstanding job. They're out in front with a secure lead.
Cliff Saunders started his NBA coaching career in style, leading the expansion Timberwolves to their first ever playoff berth back in the 96-97 season. He's looking to continue that kind of success with this team, Mark.
O'Neal from close range. Misses from close. The Western All-Stars taking their
Turnover. He comes away with that pass.
setting it up. Swatted from behind by Brand. Davis bringing it up court. He tees it up. O'Neal with the solid defensive effort.
He did a very good job of staying with his man and challenging the shot.
Doesn't get the long two. O'Neal with good position. The strong finish. Stephon Marbury. With the jumper. Can't hit from downtown.
That was a tough three, Mark. The defensive player is right there.
An impressive defensive stop by O'Neal. Defended hard by Nowitzki. Finger rolls it for two. And count it. Pierce with the penetration. No good. Try to adjust in midair, but...
Oh, nice steal. Played him tight and came up with the ball. They did a tremendous job of converting a difficult play. Great pass and finish on the alley-oop.
Hits for two.
The Western All-Stars realized they had a clear advantage on that matchup and were able to turn it into some points.
Denied by Brand. Walker elevates. Can't hit for two. Brand with the open look. It is no good from downtown. From underneath. Finger rolls, good. They are sharing the ball on the offensive end. The Western All-Stars go up by 11. Marbury with the shot. The score is 51-42. Davis in traffic, can't get it to drop.
Good pressure D to force that turnover.
Brand with the helper. A heads-up play to push it up the floor for that assist. Solid defensive play by Nowitzki. Stojakovic staying in front of his man. 5 on the shot clock. 3 to shoot. Oh, what a block. Lays it in.
Allen showing some nice passing on that play. He gave it to him right where he needed it to score.
Iverson out of the crowd. The score is 55-44. Davis setting it up. Nowitzki tees it up. It's good from just inside the arc. Nowitzki with the nice block. They've been very solid defensively.
The pressure has been effective, Marv. The other team continues to commit turnovers.
Gets to it from behind. Out of bounds on the loose ball. One hands it.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Nash handling. Marbury practically hugging his man defensively.
Miller made a quick move to get open for the alley-oop. Great job by his teammate to hit him with the pass.
McGrady with the rejection. Loose ball out of bounds.
Into the game for the East, number 5, Jason Kidd.
Shaquille O'Neal with the exclamation on the finish.
Marv, there's a reason why he was named one of the NBA's 50 greatest players of all time. He just absolutely dominates when he gets the ball close to the basket.
Out of bounds, off the miss.
Into the game for the
Wallace
East,
steps
number 3,
in from the bench for the
Dan
Eastern
Wallace.
All-Star. Sets it up.
That was an impressive play. The ball handler called for the isolation and beat his defender.
Kidd stays on his feet. Wallace is fouled by Garnett.
To number 21.
Jones is coming off the bench for the Eastern
For the
All-Star.
Eastern All-Stars, number 6, Eddie Jones.
Jones gets it off. McGrady closely guarded.
Wallace made him make enough of an adjustment to throw his shot off. A nice defensive play that time.
carried away by Miller. Nash with the ball. He takes it inside, able to finger roll. Setting it up on the left. Carter with the change of direction. Blocked from behind. He misses the leg. He elevates, misses from just inside the arc. Nash sets it up near the top. Tight defense by Kidd. Launches it from downtown. The assist
for three
by Nash. Kidd on the left side. Carter from point-blank range.
To number 21, Kevin Garnett.
Garnett
for two
with the foul. That's his third personal, second team foul. He makes them both. No good from the perimeter. He bothered the shooter enough to force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense by Jones. From the post, comes up empty. Setting it up.
Kirilenko to number 15.
Shooting.
Vince Carter
commits the foul, his first.
His first personal team foul, number 2.
It drops. Two for two.
Into the game.
Pierce seeing his first action of the night for the Eastern All-Star. Kidd being guarded closely. McGrady advances the ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Pierce is fouled by Kirilenko.
To number 47, Andre Kirilenko.
Gets it to go from the right of the circle. The West could have prevented that basket.
The defense should have rotated to pick up the man with the ball. They just missed completing a spectacular alley-oop. The pass was there, but they just couldn't come up with the finish.
Guarded closely by Kirilenko. Nash abuses him with the crossover. The three-pointer is good. Pulling up the Eastern All-Stars, trailed by 13.
Nash with a beautiful alley-oop. They made eye contact, and he delivered it perfectly.
O'Neal pulls up, hits the two.
The Western All-Stars are running an isolation play and hoping to get a quick score.
Defensive foul to number 7.
They are at the limit.
For 2.
It's good.
Into the game.
A couple of subs entering the game for the Western All-Star.
And number 21, Tim
Garnett sinks them both. Gets inside.
Jason
Gets
Kidd.
2 with the finger roll. No shot clock now as time winds down.
It looks to be an isolation, Marv. They're going to let him go one-on-one.
14 left to play in the quarter. Down to 5 in the quarter.
Tracy McGrady.
Well, at the half, the Western All-Stars lead by 15.
They're in complete control of this game and will be very tough to beat.
It's difficult to imagine the other team making a serious run.
Yo, it's your favorite
Here are the
band,
key players
Wild
at the
Bucks.
half.
NBA Live 2005.
The other team is stepping up.
Oh, it's denied. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball.
He did a terrific job of going at the ball handler and come up with the steal.
Missed the layup. Carter with no room to breathe. Wants it. O'Neal with a tight-fisted defensive stand.
To number 7.
Garnett with his foul on the shot and heads to the line to shoot 2. First shot is good. Garnett gets them both. Setting it up on the right. Kidd at the rim. Hits the finger roll.
Jason Kidd.
The isolation play was executed to perfection. Great job finishing the play.
He sets up on the left side. From the paint.
Defensive foul to number
Yes,
15,
and he's headed to the
Vince
line for a
Carter.
three-point play
That's his
opportunity.
second personal. Team foul, number 2. To the line for 1. Tim Duncan.
Duncan comes away with a three-point play. Iverson on the pull-up.
Let's get
Iverson.
another look at that play.
The Eastern All-Stars with great footwork to stay in front of their man. The Western All-Stars lead by 18. He sets up on the right. Jumpers off the mark. Nash with his third board of the night. Here's Yao. Nash with a nice look. He shoots. Tips off the mark. Garnett with another rebound. Duncan right at the basket. Count it.
A lot of contact on that play, Marv, but he stayed with it and gets rewarded with the trip to the free throw line.
The Western All-Stars able to add to their lead here early in the third. They've now extended it to 22. Shoots from downtown. It is good off the glass. Here's McGrady. No good from three-point land. Some nice hustle by the defender.
He got in the shooter's head that time. Even though he didn't block it, he made sure the shooter knew he was coming for it, and that may have been enough to make him rush his shot.
10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. McGrady up with the shot. Drains it with 3 on the clock. Duncan sends it back.
Jason Kidd.
Setting it up on the right. Set up beautifully by Nash.
What a delivery for the big finish. He's making it easy for his guys with those nice passes.
Advances up court. McGrady sends it away.
Brady continues to hit. That's 3 in a row. He's giving his team some good reasons to keep getting him the ball on offense.
Rejected by McGrady. Duncan bringing it up court. Lays it in.
Here's that play one more time.
Blocked by Garnett. O'Neal timed it nicely and blocks it from behind. The shot. Can't hit for... The tip comes back out. Here's Yao.
The Eastern All-Stars are trying to stop them, Marv, but nothing is working.
It's tough to slow down a team that gets hot from the field. Here's Carter. No good from the top of the circle. Duncan is definitely doing his part defensively to slow down the other team.
They're having a tough time making shots.
Nash setting it up.
The passer should have done a much better job of delivering the ball. It's tough to complete an alley-oop when the pass is off the mark. Duncan steals a pass.
Great effort on the defensive end.
He managed to disrupt the other team's offensive flow.
McGrady defended by Iverson. McGrady looking to hit from downtown.
For 3.
Kidd sets it up near the middle. Jermaine O'Neal. He won't be denied. Duncan with position.
Nash showing some spectacular passing right now. The perfect delivery on an alley-oop.
Comes up with it.
And they run it back up court. A nice defensive stop that time, using his quick hands to get the steal.
Duncan lets it go from the perimeter. Off target with the turnaround. From the low block, Carter did a nice job of initiating that contact after he got the defender in the air with that pump fake, but no call.
You never know what the refs are going to call or not going to call. You just have to keep playing the way you play and let the calls come when they come.
He doesn't bite on the fake. McGrady with the notion to fire.
The pump fake to free himself from the defender for that basket. That's a nice read on offense.
On the rejection. Dunks it with both hands. Yao Ming. Kidd taking a look from the right side. Shot clock showing 4. Post shot is no good. Garnett played solid defense down low and forced the opposition into a tough shot. Patience being shown by the Western All-Star. Puts it up from the perimeter. Can't hit from downtown. The attempt from downtown missed after the solid defensive play by Carter. Jermaine O'Neal flushes it down. Nowitzki elevates and shoots. The setup by Nash. From down low, basket's good off the ball. McGrady sets it up near the top. McGrady is met by Iverson. Kidd is not buying. Duncan lets it go.
To number 7.
O'Neal made the right decision, Marv. He made sure the offensive player didn't get an easy basket.
Number 4.
They've used their last foul. He gets it to fall.
O'Neal is crashing the boards and making sure the other team doesn't get any second chances.
Swatted by Nowitzki. Ten seconds to get a shot off.
Defensive foul to number 41.
Nowitzki with the foul. That's his second personal, first team foul.
Into the game.
O'Neal sinks it from the line.
Number 42, Elton Brand.
He makes them both.
And number 34, Ray Allen.
Nash with the find.
He comes up with another assist. He has really done a nice job of keeping his teammates involved tonight.
They work it around, trying to find the open shot. And it's good with 5 left on the clock.
Kidd able to shoot it over the defender.
Fires from downtown. Good for 3.
Allen gets the bucket with the defense right in his face. What a shot. He did a good job of harassing him into giving up the ball.
The layup doesn't fall. Carter comes down with it.
We're seeing some great positioning by the defender tonight.
With the shot, hits the 2. He was able to hit with a man in his face. A nice shot by Iverson. Nash in heavy traffic comes up empty. Not a real high percentage shot against a taller defender.
Well, it's hard to hit a shot.
Sends it back. Iverson releasing.
West to number 42, Elton Brand.
O'Neal. Makes the first.
Into the
Stojakovic now entering the game for the Western All-Star. O'Neal makes both free
for
throws.
the Eastern All-Stars. Number 34, Paul Pierce.
Nowitzki with the jumper misses the long 2. Kidd at the basket. Finger rolls good. Kidd keeps himself in front of his man. The two's no good. The Eastern All-Stars are doing a sensational job right now on the defensive boards.
They're not giving up any.
Oh, rejected. Allen with the ball. He crosses over with the jumper. Comes up with two. No good. Allen with his first board of the game. Brand from in close. A nice job by the defense of disrupting that shot.
I think he got away with a little contact there, but it was a good defensive effort regardless.
Rejected from behind. Dirk Nowitzki. Peja Stojakovic. The two-handed throwdown. About 35 seconds left in the quarter. Kidd advances the ball. Brand denies the shot. The ball being worked around by the West. 11 seconds left in the quarter. 3 on the clock. That's a 6-0 run for the Western All-Star. The shot clock is off as they play this out. Pierce from mid-court, three-quarters through this game. The Western All-Stars lead by 33.
They've been the better team through three quarters. They deserve to come out on top.
This is serious business.
Into the game for the
Davis
Western All-Stars.
comes in for the first time tonight for the Western All-Star. Jones returns it to him. Loose ball, last touch by the Eastern All-Star.
Ben Wallace.
Brand was ready for the alley-oop, but the pass was off the mark. It was a risky play that did not pay off.
From the perimeter, no good from three-point land. Nowitzki with the nice ball.
He did a great job of boxing his man out that time.
From in close. Kidd directing traffic from the left side. Allen didn't bite on that one. Sent back by Brand. That shot sent sailing from behind by Wallace. Gets two with the finger roll.
Antoine Walker.
Walker doesn't take the fake. We're seeing some passing by the West. Nails the jumper.
Stojakovic for two.
Pierce shakes him with a crossover. Out of bounds. The officials say it's last touch by the Western All-Stars.
Number 3, Stephon Marbury.
Marbury from outside. No good. He had to beat the clock. The shooter had to force up the quick shot and wasn't able to hit. That was some good defense being played by Davis. Wallace stays on his feet from the post.
Defensive foul.
It is
to
good,
number 8,
and the foul.
Just a breakdown there in judgment. You never want to foul a jump shooter, but if you do, you should at least make sure he has no chance of making that shot. He didn't do either of those things, and now they're looking at giving up a potential three-point play.
Pierce with defenders all over him. The two can't get the tip in. He skies for the rebound. The shot erased by Nowitzki.
Walker pressured the ball and caused that turnover, Mark.
He looks very focused right now defensively. He misses the lane. Up for the board. Jones from up close.
Eddie Jones.
Davis working from the right side. What an assist by Davis.
He made eye contact and just put it up there where he knew his guy could get it.
That's one for the highlight reel. Hits for two. The Western All-Stars did not look very organized defensively on that possession.
A defensive rotation could have prevented that basket.
Walker is not buying. Almost taken away. The Western All-Stars are lucky that pass did not get blocked from behind. Ben Wallace.
Defensive foul to number 1, Aaron Davis.
Davis with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul. Walker hits his first. 2 for 2. Iverson now returning to the floor for the Eastern All-Star. Sets it up. Nowitzki has time. The dish off by Davis.
They can't allow the opposing team to have open looks at the basket. That's just poor defense on their part.
The Eastern All-Stars pass it up. What a play! He tees it up. Out of bounds, the loose ball, last touch by the Western All-Star.
For the East, number 15, Vince Carter.
Carter from close range.
Foul to number 42, Elton Brand.
Team foul number 2 picked up by the Western All-Star. It drops. A few changes being made by the Western All-Star. Chased down by Stojakovic. The East is struggling right now to slow down the other team.
They need to keep playing solid defense and hope that things turn around soon.
Brings it up court. Setting it up. Pulling up. Hits the 2.
Stephon Marbury.
Mark, let's watch that one again.
Stojakovic.
Great defense by Garnett. He blows the layup. The strong finish. Stephon Marbury. Advances up court. Kirilenko with the jump shot. Gets it to go from the top of the circle. Marbury sets it up on the right side. The three is off the mark. Miller has his first rebound of the game. Davis working from the middle.
Let's see that again from a different angle.
The Eastern All-Stars for the Eastern All-Stars. Number 5, Jason Kidd. Defensive foul to number 47.
Iverson is fouled by Kirilenko. It's good. Controls the defensive board.
He's playing sound, physical ball out there, Marv. It's been said a million times, but it's true. To get the rebounds, you just have to want it more.
Ball's passed around by the Western All-Star. Garnett with the shot, misses the two.
The Eastern All-Stars are still very focused on getting every rebound at the defensive end.
They've continued to be very active on the glass in this contest.
Iverson able to avoid the block, drain that shot. What a play.
Can't find the hole. They come down with it.
The defense is having such a strong presence at their end tonight, Marv. They're getting every missed shot.
He shoots. It's good from the right of the circle. On the mark with that jumper. The loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Western All-Star. O'Neal from point-blank range.
Shaquille O'Neal.
He elevates the baseline. Shot is good.
Davis is showing us a prime example of how to contribute without scoring. He's the playmaker right now, setting his teammates up with some well-placed passes for the assist.
Carter surrounded. Comes up with two. Garnett rises up.
Garnett is shooting over 55% from the field.
O'Neal, not a lot of space. O'Neal with the delivery. Timeout is called on the floor by the West.
Garnett needed a much better pass to complete the alley-oop. That was clearly not the result they were looking for.
Kidd with the interception. They continue to throw bad passes that result in... Oh, what a block! Dirk Nowitzki. Here's Nowitzki. Lays it home.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Carter looking to hit. The two's no good.
Garnett, nice job of denying the open look to force the miss.
McGrady, played by Iverson. Let's see if they get him some help on this matchup.
He's giving it.
Rejected from behind. Nowitzki denies him. Oh, it's denied.
The defense was almost non-existent during that possession.
That was some weak interior defense by Kidd.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Kidd tries the three. Good for three.
Jason Kidd.
Brings it up court.
Allen has called for the isolation. We'll see if he can finish the play.
Down to three. A pretty pass by Nowitzki. O'Neal tries the jumper. Misses from the post. Another rebound hauled in.
They are really taking it to their opponent, Mark. Old school, hard-nosed, physical play out there. McGrady is doing a nice job of finding the open player for the assist.
Nowitzki knocks it away.
Defensive foul to number 21, Kevin Garnett. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Kidd is foul, penalty charge to Garnett. He gets it to fall. Kidd sinks them both. Garnett, little room to move. Iverson gets another board. Here's Iverson. He collects the rebound. No good. The contact forced him to adjust his shot, and he couldn't make it stick. The Eastern All-Stars are doing a solid job of staying in front of their man. With the shot, misses from just inside the arc.
Kidd is doing a stellar job rebounding the basketball. He's playing with energy and crashing the boards on every possession.
Can't hit for two, and he comes up with the rebound.
Another defensive rebound for him, Mark. He's putting on a clinic out there.
Put this one in the books. The Western All-Stars have won it. The final score is 155 to 118. Here's tonight's player of the game.